Well, we have a deceased young lady.
No, no, no. Do not tell me my kid's godmother is dead.
Try to wear a mask. So, see, that's planning. Judith, deal with you.
25-year-old Devontae Douglas walked into police station and asking about his impounded car just hours earlier. He'd executed a calculated plan, force his ex-girlfriend Judith into trunk at gunpoint, steal her phone.
911, where's your emergency?
Can you locate my call? Because I don't know where I am. But my ex just killed my girlfriend.
He just what?
He killed her. He killed her. I was in the He drove the car. I was in the trunk. He killed her. Please.
Wait, okay, where are you at?
I'm in Hubbard, off of Super Norris Road or something. I'm so scared he's gonna find me.
You said your ex shot her. Do you know where he's at?
The last time I know, he's at his house because I made him get out of my car. I know his address.
What's his name?
Devontae Douglas. But he has green eye on his fingers right now.
Empty his gun, 8 to 10 rounds into 22-year-old Adriana Crockett's vehicle. She died at the scene, her unborn possibilities gone. He wore a red and black checkered Halloween mask, wrapped his hand in a plastic bag, even dyed his hair green for a costume, leaving telltale stains on his fingertips. But there was one fatal flaw in his plan. Judith survived. And when Devontae strolled into the Youngstown Police Department looking for his towed car, he had no idea Ebola with his name was already active. Now watch as Detective Mackey systematically dismantles every lie, catches him in contradiction after contradiction, and exposes the jealous rage that drove this masked killer to murder.
Okay, Detective Mackey.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to read you these rights. It's just because we're talking to you. Okay, anytime we have to talk to you, got to read your rights.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Before I ask any questions, you got to understand what rights are guaranteed to you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask any questions. And you have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you can't afford one, the courts will appoint one for you. Okay?
I can't afford one, so.
Yeah. Okay. All I'm going to ask you to do at this point is just initial these. Just means I read them to you. Okay. And if you have any questions about them, it just means that I read them to you. Okay. You feel free to read them again.
I was just making sure.
No, it just means I did what I was supposed to do. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to read you this. All right. If you are willing to talk to us, okay. That you've read, have read, or have had read to you, and I'm reading it to you. Statement of your rights is shown above. You fully understand your rights. Know that you don't have to make a statement, and you can stop talking anytime you want. Okay? If you start talking to us and you go, I don't want to talk anymore.
No.
Okay? You want to talk to us?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Like I said, you can stop talking anytime you feel like it. All right? Anytime. You just sign here, and that means that you're waiving your rights at this very moment, but they don't disappear. Okay, all I got to do is say, Mackie, I don't know. We're talking. Okay. Why are you down here now?
Vehicle. I was upset with my ex. We got into a big argument. I couldn't go to sleep, so went out about 5 or 6-ish. I have to look at it when I bought the alcohol. So I pulled over to the closest place I could, the first abandoned house, because I didn't want to get in trouble for driving and drinking. So I got out my car, started walking around. Then I found out my friend was missing, so I started looking for her. And then while I was looking for her, my car got towed, so I came down here to find out, where's my car, so I can get it.
What friend was missing?
Judith Burton.
Judith?
Yes.
What's her name?
Burton. Britton.
I used to know some Britons. I used to live in Youngstown.
Well, her dad just changed, I guess. When did he change his name? I guess after he moved away from his family, he changed his last name to Burton. So you might not. You might know him. You might not.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. So she was missing?
Yes. Somebody text. I was trying to call her because again she was supposed to pick up her son. I was asking her, did she pick him up? She wasn't answering. Then somebody answered, basically saying, "Wait, who is this?" I said, basically, "Who's this?" We got into an argument over the phone, and basically, then the fourth, he just said, he has her, and I was just wondering, like, I was just trying to, like, see what's going on. I said, please let her go. Basically, just make sure you don't hurt her. And he told me, don't tell anybody. So I tried to basically just look for her, see if she was around the area, but
Probably didn't know where to look.
then next thing I know, after so many, after actually an hour or two of looking for her, she pops up in her car. I'm like, what happened? She wouldn't talk to me. She basically just basically drove straight to my house, went in the house, grabbed my son, and left. Like, she wouldn't talk to me about the situation that happened, and I was just worried about her. And
So when you called her, you said somebody else answered her phone?
yes, I don't know who the person was. It sounded like a gentleman. Don't really know how to basically describe his voice, but I was more worried about her, making sure that I wasn't trying to anger him and make him do anything to her.
Why would he be after her?
That's the only one who knows more than I do is her, and she wouldn't even talk to me. Again, he wasn't trying to talk to me.
So she just shows up after
Basically just missing. I didn't want to involve the cops in case basically it was just nothing to really be worried about.
Yeah.
Because usually I said to basically wait at least 24 hours.
Right. Around what time was that you...
She was supposed to pick up my son at 7:30, but I passed out in my car.
7:30 in the morning?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I passed out in my car. I didn't text her back until, I'll say, around at least 8:30ish to come pick him up. Then I'm texting her saying, hey, did you ever pick him up? Because I'm trying to sober up and I'll be on my way. I blew up her phone. The calls really weren't going through. Once they did, that's when that person got on the phone, and then for it was just texting after that. And so I was just worried. He said he's going to set her free. I said where? He's around the place that she was, and I didn't know where that even was.
Okay.
I've never seen something with that vibrant red. It's like this bright red. But I just when I
your hair is green.
I did it because it was for Christmas. I was going to either be the Grinch or just basically just wear a black and green outfit.
Whatever makes the kids laugh, right?
One kid actually, a grown man actually shocked me when I was walking here. He said, nice hair. I'm like, he's the first person to have his hair for about a week that said that. He said it to me.
All right. So at 7:30, you were supposed to go over and pick up your son?
No, she was supposed
to go pick him up from you?
Yes, I was basically passed out in my car, basically because I was drunk.
Okay.
And when I did get back to her, I said, hey, I'm sorry, I'm too drunk. She knows automatically my other kid's mom was there. She got mad about that. I said, can we please just wait until I sober up? Because I don't want to, I didn't want to start an argument. I just said, just please wait till I sober up. I'll be there basically after to explain if you want to talk. And then that's when I then called her, and she wasn't really picking up because she said she blocked me on her phone, so now we use Messenger because again we kept arguing so much.
You use Facebook Messenger.
Yes.
You called her from your phone.
Yes.
Okay.
From the moment Devontae Douglas sat down, it was clear he had a story ready to go. Every detail flowed smoothly. The timeline, the drunk driving excuse, the mysterious kidnapper, even the conveniently towed car that landed him at the police station. This kind of tightly packaged narrative is a common psychological defense mechanism among suspects facing serious accusations. By overwhelming investigators with a pre-constructed version of events, they try to control the conversation and steer it away from the truth and towards something they can defend. The more confident and polished the delivery, the more believable they hope it will sound. But seasoned detectives can spot a rehearsed story instantly, which is why Detective Mackey shifts tactics. Rather than challenging the story head-on, he aims to pull Devante back toward reality.
All right. You know a girl named Adriana?
Adriana what? I know like three.
Three of them. What three do you know?
I know basically my kids' mom. Adriana basically my ex-kids' godmother. And then another one that I used to talk to some a while ago. But Adriana, my kids' mom, she's at my house. Me and the other one just stopped talking last night. And then the other one I haven't talked to in about like 2-3 years.
Okay. So Adriana is your baby's mom. Is that what you're telling me?
Or her name is Adriana Zecker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my kid's mother.
Oh, okay. All right. How do you know this? And Judith Britton is also.
She's the mother of my fourth child.
Okay. The one that was supposed to get picked up and everything today.
Yeah.
I've been married a couple times, so I know it. I know what you.
Yeah, the only difference.
I gotta get it straight in my head.
The only difference is I haven't been married yet.
Yeah, well, that might not have been a bad thing. Okay. So then you come down here and boom.
This cops basically surrounded me. Like I said, I immediately just froze and did not do anything to basically again try to fight.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. You sure there's nothing else you did today?
No, sir.
Because why would you think we're here? Why would you think you've got 3 detectives? One from the sheriff's department, Hubbard, Weathersfield.
That's exactly why I want to
Liberty. Well, we have a deceased young lady.
No. What do you mean? Do not tell me.
It's not your baby's mom.
Do not tell me my kid's godmother is dead.
I don't know who your kid's godmother is.
She goes by the name Adriana, but I call her Dree.
What's her last name?
Crockett. That's the only one I can think of her. Do not tell me she's dead.
Why would she be dead?
You said a deceased young lady. You brought up Adriana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not basically, again, I'm not slow. I'm not stupid.
I'm not saying you are.
Do not tell me.
You are.
She cannot be. I just basically again had a fight with her. And again, I was trying to go to make it up the next day.
What was the fight about?
We've been fighting about basically me and my ex. My ex has been constantly spending time with her.
Okay.
That's what the last fight was about because they started dating.
Okay.
Again, my kids were getting mad at me. We got into a big argument, and I was going to make it up to her.
Okay.
Please do not tell me she's dead.
Do you own a gun?
Right now, it's not on me. I left with my sister because she said there's some issues going on over there. So I said, hey, just keep holding it.
Yeah, when there's heated domestic stuff. What kind of gun is it?
I don't know the exact name of it, but it's a G something.
Notice how Detective Mackey refuses to engage with Devante's sudden emotional outburst. He doesn't validate the performance, confirm whether Devante is even referring to Adriana, or offer sympathy of any kind. Instead, he abruptly redirects the conversation to Devante's gun ownership. This is a deliberate interrogation technique. When suspects display what appears to be rehearsed emotion, experienced detectives often withhold validation to observe how long the emotion lasts and what happens when it isn't reinforced. That's where Devante reveals himself. His emotions shut off almost instantly, snapping back into a calm, ordinary conversation. One moment, he's crying over his child's godmother, and the next, he's casually discussing his firearm. No lingering grief, no struggle to compose himself, just a sudden return to baseline.
I'll give you something.
I don't know the exact dimensions because, again, I just bought it for household protection.
I get it. Everybody does, man, especially you live in a Youngstown. I get it.
But
I get it. Is it a big gun, little gun?
Just a regular handgun. Basically, I lock it up when it's at my house.
Semi-automatic? You know, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't have a wheel on. It's not a cowboy gun.
No.
You know,
I don't like those. But you have a way of avoiding the question. Please do not tell me she's...
What caliber is your gun?
I don't know 100%. Again, the only time I use this when I go to a gun range with my friend.
All right, well, the clip that they have found in your car, does it go to that gun?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. When's the last time you fired a gun?
The last time I fired it, was with my friend. We went to the gun range, and it was like, I think maybe a week or two ago.
A week or two ago?
I have to basically call him basically to know the exact date because he disappears on me because of his new kidney he's got.
What's his name?
His name is Robert Berry, but right now he's in the hospital and he doesn't know when to get
Kidney problem.
It's the second one he's had and it's rejecting him.
So you last fired a gun 2 weeks ago, you said?
Yes.
Okay. That was at the range?
Yes.
Ray Redford. At targets, yeah, right. So,
I understand you don't want to talk about it, but is that her name? Is Adriana Wilcox?
well,
Oh, not Wilcox. My bad. Adriana Crockett.
Crockett, yeah. Not wrong. See, you're going to confuse me.
Sorry. I said Wilcox as a Katie Wilcox.
That's us. I'm easily confused.
It's just right
Now
now.
in them days.
I wanted to fix it. I don't want her to be doing it.
You want to fix it.
Again, me and her constantly argue, but we always basically became back to friends.
Where did you last argue with her at?
Last time, it was over the phone.
You haven't seen her today?
The last time I seen her was at basically Judith's house when I was picking up my son, and then we got into an argument over the phone. I blocked her. They stopped talking to me, and told Judy was trying to call me this morning about picking up Jamal, my son. But I won't be able to explain it to my kids if she's gone. Because yes,
What do you mean gone?
because you said a deceased woman, and you literally brought up basically Adriana. One of them I already know is technically alive. The other one I don't even know, so I don't know why we even be brought up.
Whoa, going.
The other one I haven't seen in years, so I don't even know why she'll be brought up. There's only one other Adriana I know.
Well, we're not quite sure what happened. Okay, we know you have a relationship with her, or your girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend had a relationship with her.
It's just
Because we have talked to her.
that she can't be gone. I just hope basically it's just like she's just basically just fine and she's at home.
Yeah.
And it's just another freaking person that just has a name that I don't know.
Well, we've already talked to your ex. She's down at the station. Why do you think she'd be down there?
I don't know. I literally tried to talk to her about the situation. She would not talk to me. So,
Well, let me tell you a few facts, okay? So you know, some facts. Your phone, we're going to be able to tell where you were today, because your phone's going to tell us that. That's the evils of having today's cell phone. It's gonna, no matter what you could have thrown it away and burned it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your phone records that are automatic and you have no control over are going to tell us where you were today. I'm telling you that because if you want to change anything, this is where you need to do it. Because I'm gonna
the only phone that I use is it's a 2-something number. That's the only one I've been using,
Mhm.
and that's the only one that's been on me.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I'm not here to bullshit people. I tell them
I'm not
exactly what it
I'm not
is.
saying you are.
And with the gunshot residue he just did, it doesn't matter if you scrubbed your hands with bricks. If you fired a gun
That's why I told you.
recently, not 2 weeks ago.
That's what I told you. The only other time was basically when I went to my sister's house, and I told her I just needed to just let it go.
Okay. Well, obviously, we're going to talk to your sister. What seems curious to me is you don't seem to be wondering why I'm concerned that you fired a gun.
You think I killed her?
Did you?
No. What would I benefit from it?
I don't know. People kill people all the time without benefiting from anything. Most murders are committed in a moment of madness.
Even Judy can tell you. I'm a person that basically, again, wants to always benefit from something.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally why she always got mad at me. Because I basically just always try to benefit from everything. What would be the benefit of me getting rid of her? My kids no longer have another person to take care of them. Like, they basically just lost basically their grandfather. Now you're telling me that basically I'm going to just kill their godmother?
Well, I don't know you. So I'm just asking you questions. I'm not in here screaming at you and yelling at you. I don't know you. You don't know me. I mean,
I understand. It's just
that's what we do. Maybe you're just having trouble recalling all that went on today. I don't know. I don't know, brother. But I can tell you that you've gotten yourself in a corner here. Again, being that straightforward guy, the only thing you have going for you is offering me reasons, regret, whatever. That's the only thing you've got going for you right now.
How can I regret something I didn't do? Like,
did I tell you we've talked to Judith?
Yes.
Where was Judith today?
Like I said, the last time basically again I saw her is when I was looking for her and she drove off. And then you're telling me that she's like at your guys' police station.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She is.
So I'm not getting.
Does that sound normal? That she'd be down at our police station?
No, it doesn't sound normal. But that's why I'm asking questions to figure out
where we met her at, though. That's where she ended up.
Where did you meet her at?
We met her at this little oil well spot. That's where we met her. That's where we met her. A little out of the way off the road, dirt road. Is where we met her.
Why?
Somebody put her in the trunk of a car.
And if you're saying she went back there, there's only. Why would she be there if basically, again, there's no reason for her to be there?
First of all, saying she went back there means that she was there once before.
And there it is. Detective Mackey just caught Devante in another critical lie. According to Devante's initial account, he picked Judith up off Atkinson Street after the supposed kidnapping and dropped her near her house. Nothing connecting her to that remote dirt road where the murder took place. But now, in this moment, Devante just revealed something he shouldn't know. By saying she went back there, he admitted Judith had been at that location before. Which means he knows she was at the murder scene prior to being released. And there's only one way he could know that, because he had her there himself. Detective Mackey recognizes this immediately. The slip is small, but it's significant. Devante just placed himself at the scene with Judith before the murder occurred, completely contradicting his version of events. This is the gap detectives needed, and now it's time to turn up the heat.
So what then happened?
I'm hoping you can tell me that. I'm hoping that you're the kind of man that knows when shit has gone sideways, and and for the benefit of your children and all involved, that you're going to solve this mystery before we do, because when we solve it, it's over. It's over, as opposed to you sitting here and telling us reasons, whys, what actually happened, who said what, who did this, who did that. Otherwise, with us, it just comes down to gunshot residue on your hands, phone telling us where you were at, messages you sent, evidence in the vehicle of your DNA. Not just in the driver's seat. Now, what's all that going to tell us? It's it. Done. Done. Close the door. I don't even have to come back and talk to you again. I don't have to come back and talk to you.
I understand, but the only other place my DNA would be is in a passenger seat. Where else would it be? I may have kicked a dog, hurt a cat. Probably just over-disciplined like children. But killing?
Well, it could have been you didn't mean to kill. People fire guns, but they don't mean to kill somebody.
But that means I can't even trust myself around my kids if I get too angry.
Maybe you were just trying to scare them. I don't know. I don't know. You don't remember any of it? You don't remember yelling at her? Or
sir, I swear, I don't remember. I literally, again, love her. And I don't know why I would do something like that to her.
Well, you're the only one who would know why. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I don't know why either. Other than there was that relationship going on, you've been drinking, you got a gun, you stuck Judith in the trunk of the car. Do you remember that?
Because I know she doesn't like freaking tight spaces.
No. You're correct. Judith doesn't like tight spaces. You definitely scared the shit out of her. But the one right thing you did is you let her go. So that shows that you're not just some maniac. Something triggered.
Why can't I remember it? How did I get so angry when I was drunk? I've been drunk before and got over my issues.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. I've never been drunk to where I go and kill someone.
Well, unfortunately, this time it's looking like you did. This time. You tell me what you want me to tell this family. I'll tell them word for word.
What can I really say to them?
I don't know.
There's nothing you can say to a family when you take away a child. I know this better than anybody, and I have 4 of them.
I know.
There is nothing I can say. I can't say sorry. I can't apologize.
Well,
I can't look them in the face.
It's something. Put yourself in their shoes. It would mean something to you if the person who was responsible regretted what they did. It would mean something.
At this point in the interrogation, Devante has given the detectives an opening. He's suggested the alcohol made him black out, that maybe he did something and that he just couldn't remember. But Detective Mackey knows there's more to this story than a drunken blackout. A man who blacks out doesn't carefully select a mask to hide his identity. He doesn't put a plastic bag over his hand to avoid leaving gunshot residue. and he certainly doesn't use his ex-girlfriend's phone to lure the victim to an isolated location. This wasn't chaos. This was calculation. And that's why Mackie is about to push harder. Not for a confession of possibility, but for the truth of what actually happened on that dirt road.
Well, Devontae, there is more you can say.
What more can I say?
The more you can say is what happened, what caused this.
All I remember is the argument. It started off, we were bowling.
Okay, and that was today?
That was yesterday.
Okay.
We had a bowling night. I wanted to, again, she said she wanted to be my friend.
Okay.
I tried basically with the last of my heart. Basically, that was not her. To be her friend and try to start over.
Right.
We started bowling and she started talking. I asked her, because she slipped up with it, I asked her, are you dating her? And she told me she does not like to lie, so she avoids the question. I flipped out.
Okay.
I kept my calm to not let anybody know.
Okay.
And I told her exactly how she will be treated, because how she treated my kids, the other Adriana. Those two were dating.
Okay.
And she did her basically very wrong. And I did not want her to be treated wrong.
Okay.
So we started talking about it for several hours. We bowled. Anytime we were bowling with our son, we stopped the conversation because it was him.
Right.
So we just had the conversation. Then she says she's going to go over to her house and talk to her. Basically, after we left. Because I even found out that my one friend literally found out that her nephew has leukemia.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good.
And I tried to be there for her, and then she didn't want me there, and that basically just made me more upset. Because again, I was trying to be a good friend. I just got her back, and I was trying to be a good friend. Then me and Judy started arguing again on the way home. I dropped her off. I believe I also dropped her off with my son the first time.
Okay.
She was talking to Dre for about an hour and then texted me. I don't remember, but I know it was something that infuriated me.
Okay.
Then Dre texted me, basically, stop texting my girlfriend if it's not about Devontae. And I basically tried my hardest not to flip out because of my kids were in the car.
Okay.
So I went home, tried to call her, tried to tell her that her son made it home safely, and she didn't answer. And I just kept getting more and more furious because I felt like she was just neglecting our son for basically a woman. I'm trying to tell you he made it home, and you're not answering. So I started drinking the alcohol in my house. Basically went out to my car, took out the trash, left again around 5 or 6 in the morning, drinking more, and then all I know is I know I would have got in trouble basically if I kept driving. So I parked at the first house. And then after that, all I remember is coming back to and then basically noticing my car is gone, and I'm reading messages, and I thought it was, I guess it was the other man, but I guess it was me just texting myself.
Here's the thing that makes me think that maybe you do remember more. Okay. One is that you tried to wear a mask. But that hair and the mask is one you had for Halloween. Same one you used in Halloween. That you used for trick or treat last year. Yeah. So see, that's planning.
The only mask I have basically is a ruined up, basically clown mask that doesn't even fit me.
Well, this one didn't fit you very good either because Judith knew it was you. Because you've seen it before. Yeah, the green hair. And the green nails.
Like I said,
If you put a plastic bag on your hand, thinking that would keep everything off it, it will not. It will not. That's planning.
but I
That's
didn't
not
have
right.
time to plan.
But
Literally,
you did. Whether you had time or not, you planned. You planned. You used Judith's phone to get her to come to where you guys were at. And when she pulled down that road, look at me. When she pulled down that road, you emptied that gun. Thank God that you didn't kill Judith. But I don't know if that was because you were just out of bullets or what. What? Those are the facts. Those show planning. Those show intent. That's why I was giving you the opportunity
I planned.
to tell me what really was the cause behind it.
I've literally planned several times about several things,
You,
but I've never acted on them.
we acted on this one.
What made me actually freaking smile?
That's why I was giving you the opportunity to tell me what happened before I told you what happened, because I still like to believe in the human spirit that people feel bad after they do bad things. And even if it doesn't help them in court, it's good for their soul. And it's good for your mind. And it'll help you deal with things. When you shove all that shit down inside you and hold it down, you just get worse, man. You just get worse.
You are right. There's too much, basically, whether I was blacked out or not. Basically, this shows too much planning, but I've never acted on them.
Yeah.
I think of 50 ways a day to basically get paid back on somebody.
Yeah. How we all do that, man.
But why? What made me actually this time?
You know what made you? Because she was going to your girlfriend. She was choosing her over you, man. And you were, and I'm not doubting that the alcohol had a lot to do with it.
That's not the first time, though.
Yeah, but maybe you were making sure it was the last time.
Again, she's literally told me several times that she wanted to be with other guys. I got mad at her. And
Well, all I can say, Devontae, is that you'd had enough. So
it had to be basically that I shouldn't have started drinking. I should have just left it alone.
probably. So I'm going to ask you one more time to give you that opportunity to paint a different picture of yourself other than some guy who wears a mask and gets a gun and just shoots a girl in a car.
Yes, I did it. I basically just, like you said, I had enough.
After 90 minutes of interrogation, Devontae Douglas finally broke.
Devontae Douglas was sentenced to 26 years to life in prison for the murder of 22-year-old Adriana Crockett. His motive? Pure jealousy. He couldn't accept that his ex-girlfriend Judith had moved on and chosen Adriana over him. What makes this case truly chilling isn't just the premeditation. It's how Devontae walked straight into the police station asking for his impounded car, completely unaware that detectives already had him on camera, had his gunshot residue results, and had a surviving witness who heard every single shot from inside that trunk. The murder weapon? Found exactly where he said he threw it. The phone records placed him at the scene. And that blackout story, destroyed by the evidence of careful planning at every step. If you found this interrogation as fascinating as we did, you're in the right place. We analyzed the most gripping police interrogations, breaking down the psychology, the tactics, and the moments where everything falls apart. Subscribe now so you don't miss our next case, because the truth is always stranger than fiction. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next interrogation.